sorts. There's some good shit though. Okay, so last session, a couple of weeks ago. Yes, you had been rescued from Califaction, a planet, more likely just a big rock, in the Caledonia system. After an old friend of Brent's, Sorrel, decided to go a little bit loopy and trigger the destruction of the planet during its perihelion phase. You were rescued by a droid who you had seen before called Diusk, who got you onto a rather spiffy little ship that turned out to be a ship that belonged to another droid who was named Leader of Leaders, Yosote. You had dinner with everybody and generally chatted away for an evening before kind of being taken to quarters. Not really confined to quarters, but also every time you leave your quarters over the next sort of 6 or 7 days, you are essentially just monitored and followed. After 6 or 7 days of travel, Dirsk comes to you. Friends, we are here. I hope you don't mind. We have taken a little bit of liberties, and we have brought you to the place that you call Glisten. I had some of my people salvage your ship. We've also managed to get that here as well.
Thank you.
So the one that was on the planet, they salvaged?
Yes.
Ooh.
That's good.
The one that...
Or some of.
The planet that's just destroyed, or the other ship in...
No, the planet that was destroyed. So the Garnet, they have managed to get the Garnet to glisten for you.
That seems absurdly helpful of them.
Didn't trust me with takeoff, obviously.
It's more that you probably wouldn't have got to the ship in time before the planet fell apart. And since some of them can teleport, they just thought it would be quite easy to just teleport into your ship and deal with it.
Yeah.
It's rude. They don't normally do that. Obviously, they don't do that when you're in your ship unless you've invited them in, but they have ways.
I put a steering lock on, though, so how did they do it?
This is a tech level 25.
Big daft yellow thing across the
angle grinder
to teleport.
Yeah, it hit the front shield and everything.
Angle grinder. That's what they've got. I mean, this is a tech level 25 society. There's a lot of things that they can do that you just hand wave as the referee.
As magic.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. You even at your tech level, it is indeed magic. And so you are kind of dropped off at Glisten. The ship kind of comes into the high port and docks very briefly. You're kind of escorted off the ship, and Dirsk kind of smiles at you and thanks you for your company, tells you that Yosote learnt a lot from you and looks forward to future opportunities to meet. He then boards the ship, and within minutes, as you're kind of leaving the dock area, the ship departs. Doesn't really hang around very much.
They say where they'd put our ship that they'd salvaged.
Yeah.
We look across the spaceport and see a smouldering wreck in the corner.
No. It's on the high. It's in the high port.
By salvage, we mean we brought back the compressed piece slab of
that was it.
Yeah.
Here's your black box. That's it. That's all we could. Yeah. Oh,
No,
in
no.
your underwear.
No, they returned the garnet in its full working state,
Glorious.
and they dropped
Did
it.
they
off.
wash it as well?
Yeah, fully
they-
fueled.
It's not fully fueled.
Well, we set it off to fuel, didn't we, before we went off?
You did fuel it, yeah, but they've had to jump it a few times. The other thing that's odd, and certainly is odd to Carver, is you've only been in space about 7 or so days, and the Garnet was not jump 4 capable.
That's what
And
I was
yet-
about to ask.
Maybe it is now.
And yet
Yeah.
they
I
still-
was about to say, let's have a look at it and see what they've changed.
Yeah.
there are bits of wires hanging out where wires weren't hanging out previously.
Refueling now consists of us peeing into the tank.
I mean, it's just a complete. You have no idea how they got it here in the same amount of time that you took to jump from Caledonia to Glisten as well. At best, it would probably be somewhere like Aki is where you would expect it to be. So how they've got it to Glisten, you don't really know.
So two
So-
theories.
so-
Either it went into the hold of the big one that we were on,
Yeah, yeah.
or they set the whole planet going off before we even got to that base, and they'd already started flying our ship beforehand.
Tow
Which,
rope. That's all it
yeah.
was. Tow rope.
Yeah, that's the other option.
How big is your ship? It's 200 tons, isn't it?
Scout
Yeah,
ship,
they
isn't
probably.
it?
Well, I mean, they have enough cargo capacity to put your ship in, but it's not really configured in a way that would make sense.
It's not like we saw them unloading it as when we got there, was it?
No. three little drawing pushing it,
Yeah,
up
push it
around.
out. To me, to you, to me, to you.
I mean, they could have extended a warp bubble and just towed it on behind them, right? Something like that.
Very possibly, yes.
Let's just be
But we are
grateful
gonna
for small
give it a-
miracles.
I
A
needed
full look
to
over.
I needed to deal with that because the book suggests it explodes, and then later on the book suggests you've got it. It's just I don't understand one of those discrepancies that somebody didn't really pick up.
Oh, there's time travel. That's what it is.
There's kind of
I
a
think that's what it calls either free or very cheap editing.
A colossal fuck up.
yeah, probably a bit of both.
This is the kind of stuff that happens between seasons on Netflix. It's like, shit, okay.
Yes. Continuity
How,
issue,
how
never
do
mind.
we get this back now?
Well, it's like the Expanse, right? It makes
Yep.
it look like everything's really close, and yet the most of the travel in Expanse takes months.
Months and months, yeah.
It's like I've started to listen to book 3, and they're talking about it's been years that the crew have had the Rocinante, and it was like several years ago when they first got it. It was a cutting edge Martian ship. It's like okay, they've had
Okay.
it for quite some time then.
No, it's Nostin Allegro.
Yeah. It is an Austin
In
Lake.
beige.
Yeah.
My mum's first car was a Datsun Sunny,
I had a Datsun Cherry at one point.
and it set on fire.
That was
outside
probably
the
that was probably the best way it could go out.
Blaze of glory.
Uh-huh.
It set on fire outside the house. Very weird. Okay, so as you kind of reacclimatize to imperial civilization, you are aware that let's have a look. 1 second. It's been a while. I need to remember everybody's names. PCs. We have Brent, we have Carver, we have Marcus. Marcus, you have a message.
Ominous. Okay, I'll check.
The message is straightforward, to the point.
Is it offering a booty call? Because that offered was loads of shit last time.
It did cost you a lot of shit last time.
And I didn't get my booty call.
This is the message.
Oh,
Oh, shiny.
Could do it a bit bigger.
I don't think I can't make it bigger. You would need to stretch them.
that's what she said.
I'll pop it out.
I'll pop it
Well,
out.
that's what she said.
Definitely.
It reads, "My dear fellow hunters, it is regret that I must inform you of the death of our friend B, along with her crew. The circumstances are unfortunate and tragic, and also of great significance to our mutual interest. It may be that you already know of what has happened, and that you knew our friend before her demise. If not, then it may interest you to learn that B died on the world of Kalia, there you go, during some kind of inexplicable incident. I think we all know what that means. Now that B is no longer with us, I am able to reveal certain information entrusted to me. I alone was party to her full records and insight, and I am now able to share them. Indeed, up to this time, I was unable to even acknowledge their existence. I am certain you will find this information entirely fascinating, and that you will want to be among the first to hear it. To that end, I have arranged a conference of the finest minds in our field. Few, if any, others could have organised such an array of brilliance and insight in the same room, and the like of this event may never be seen again. The final arrangements are still being made, but in the interim, seek out Willem Raffam at Vice Downport. He will provide the details for the meeting. I am sure you cannot wait to hear what I will reveal, but I am afraid you must. Your friend and fellow hunter, your captain of knowledge, Aish Niska."
Was he the one that owned the museum?
He was the one that owned the museum, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I may be aware of this in character, but out of character. Are we hunters of a particular nature?
Okay. So
No, but yes.
exactly. That is exactly it.
We're hunters of drawing, but we're not very good at it.
Okay. So
Ancient
so
hunters.
so it's good for both Evil and Seabor. The very much like a modern day, you have fanboys in modern day where people kind of get together, and some people know more about others, and some people are way more dedicated at it than others. Some people just jump on the bandwagon and pretend they know about stuff. Some people claim they know more, and other people are kind of inside. What you've kind of sort of been on the periphery of is something very similar for the ancients. This group of individuals across the Imperium that call themselves ancient hunters. They share bulletin boards and things like that where they post messages and they get kind of transmitted out. And Aish has kind of set himself up as, in his mind, he's one of the preeminent ancient hunters around, to the point that he created a museum. And what you learned was that Bernadetta and her crew had regularly visited Aish in the museum, and in some instances had actually dropped off bona fide ancient, well, to the best of their knowledge, ancient artifacts. The ancients being this race of beings that supposedly have seeded the universe, that have lots of, very interesting ruins and things scattered around the galaxy. Yeah, thank you. I was going to say like Milky Way, but technically it is the Milky Way. Technically that is where we're set. So, but yeah, around the galaxy. And so, what is that ancient hunters kind of rank each other, sometimes in the flesh and sometimes kind of behind their backs, in terms of what they think their knowledge levels are. Everything from people who are wannabes to folks who actually know what they are talking about. I'm just trying to find the page at the beginning of the book. And so Bernadetta, was linked to the ancients. She and to the ancient hunters. She flies around in a ship called the Garnet, which she flew around in a ship called the Garnet, which you now have, which is also linked to some historical events linked to ancients. So everything from wannabe noobs to legends are the ratings and the ranks. So he considers himself a hunter or an expert. Whether that is the case, you'll have to find out. However, he clearly has been speaking to the Varga on Kalia. To learn about the demise of Bernadetta and her crew, and potentially have got a little bit of information from the Varga, which is Blanca. No, sorry, Aslan, Blanca. And so you have been invited to attend a conference, details of which will be shared shortly via somebody called Willem Raffam at Vice. And Vice is here.
Is that 3 parsecs?
That is 3 parsecs.
Quick query. Green lines, are they some kind of space lane?
Green line are the X. Is it X post, John? Can't hear you. You're on mute.
And no lines, nothing like that.
You have to get out of that fishbowl, mate.
You were very laggy then.
That was it, basically.
I don't know what's going on with mine.
No, that's better.
That's way
Yeah,
better.
that's better. It was a bit like a sketch. Was it Norman Collier that used to do the sketch where he used to wind his window down?
So the green lines represent the Imperial postal system. So one of the things that Traveller doesn't have is inter-system transmission. Just literally everything is isolated to the system, and so you record post and news, etc., to discs, which then get ferried by the Imperial.
And we did it as well, didn't we? As part of making money.
Yeah, you have done that. Yeah, and they kind of drop off, and then it takes a while. So in some instances, if you do something, say in Windsor, let's say you went on a murder hobo spree in Windsor, you might find that it's actually 14, 21 days before it gets to Glisten, just because of the nature of how the postal system works, which could give you plenty of time to go do something else and get away from it.
I was about to say, Kalia is somewhere on this map or not?
Kalia is here.
Okay.
Right in the middle.
So everything that has an anchor on it is somewhere that you have visited. Why have I not done Caledonia?
Because it's a shitstorm and nobody wants to know.
There it is.
Do we know this? The name of this, Willem Raffam? The
You
name rings a
have-
bell.
No, it's not a name that you have come across to date.
So is the scale on this not 1 parsec to 1 hex then? Because
Yes, no, it is 1 parsec to 1 hex.
Oh, so it took 6 days to do 1 parsec?
So ships are rated by
Got
their
two.
jump drives. So if you have a jump 2 ship, which the Garnet has,
is that a week's travel?
yes,
Yeah.
it's a week's travel. Yes, basically nobody knows why, but when you jump, it doesn't matter whether you've got to jump 1 ship or a jump 4 ship. You spend exactly 166 hours plus like 4d6 or something hours. It's about between 6 and 7.5 days in kind of this warp bubble, if you like, while you're traveling. And at the end of that, you come out however far you've programmed your jump. Yeah,
You've got so if you've got a warp 4 capable ship and you only jump 2, it still takes the same length of time.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Traffic jams, obviously.
Yeah, clearly. So yeah, so it takes effectively 7 days, roughly 768-ish hours to travel during your jump time, which is generally enough time for you to pretty much get a training period locked down for your character. On that note, I just want to grab... Sorry, you're just going to see me make some random clicks for a second.
Well, I think we need to do a full diagnostic of the ship.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going through it with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah, top to bottom.
I want to make sure my case is still in the ship as well, with that stone and the other bits and pieces that are in there.
Yep. Okay. Give me an investigate roll if you wish, or science, mechanical, anything that you feel is appropriate as you go over your ship with a fine-tooth comb.
Well, I'll do power, engineer power, and I'll look at a mechanics roll as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do engineer drive.
Cool.
I'm trying to find
Computers and
investigate.
sensors. We have any weapon systems on the ship as well?
No.
Not when we left it, but that's something we need to check for. We do have a turret, don't we? Is there a gun on it now?
No, there's no gun on it,
Damn
unfortunately.
it, cheapskate bastards.
Didn't this ship have something weird, though, to do with ancients? Like being able to detect something, some sensor?
It's got a little black box in it, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we found anything that's going to cause the ship to blow up with our engineering rolls.
Don't quite know how it works, but if you click a skill, it pops up a dialog box where you can list your study notes and how much XP / study periods you've got available for your particular skill.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. That was something I saw on the GitHub repo for the module. Sorry, I'm distracted. Okay. You take a day or so to kind of look over the ship. The ship has some wear and tear and does require maintenance. Whatever the drawing did to get it here at the same time as yourselves doesn't seem to have put the ship through any particular stresses. Hashiko, what you discover that's interesting is neither the computer nor the sensors has any recollection or log of the journey from Caledonia to Glisten.
Covering their technology well.
Yes, indeed.
They've got a bag of holding that they can stick ships into.
It's probably.
Teleportation.
A warp bubble of holding.
Yes.
But the ship itself looks to be fine. It just needs a little bit of maintenance work after the harsh treatment of the planet Califaction in Caledonia.
I'm going to get to the restroom and say they've still not flushed the toilet.
I know the toilet is spick and span, very clean.
Well, we've already done it anyway, so I'm assuming we don't find anything untoward beyond. No. Okay.
No, nothing untoward. There's nothing. There's nothing untoward.
No little manual with hints on how to improve it or post-it notes saying.
No.
Okay, well, that stone that's in that case, I'm going to keep on me at all times now. Now that I know what it does, or potentially can do.
Okay.
And at some point, if I get surgically implanted beneath my skin, I will do.
Well, the one that I've got, see if they react if you put the two stones near each other.
They don't react together. No, there's no. When you bring them together, they don't seem to do anything.
Okay.
So what were these stones reacting to?
Me.
They'd also
They also stopped myself and Sorrel from being vaporized by radiation, and which was quite cool.
Yeah, but there's no visible effect for that, was there? It was.
Well, apart from me being alive.
You were expecting to die, and the radiation level was fine when you got back to the ship and or the transport.
It's almost like it was absorbing the radiation rather than going through me. I would have thought.
That is a good. That is a good.
I surmise.
There was nothing reflected in the stone to say it was
doing anything.
Radiation, or it was holding, was it?
No, there was nothing to suggest that. It just seemed to have some kind of. It seemed to interfere, if you like, with with.
So it either absorbed it or shielded.
Yeah,
one of the two.
Yeah. Can everybody give me a investigate check, please?
Is that a particular skill?
Yes, it's the investigate skill.
It's the one I'm not trained in.
That's probably not trained in it.
Middle column, halfway down.
No, I'm not trained in investigate. It's recon I'm trained in.
Let's say, yeah, I think I might have recon. Yeah, I've got recon, but not investigate.
Okay. Let's have a look.
Just me.
Brent, at one point when you've kind of got these stones out and about, they seem to glow strangely and then fade again.
Is this just a one-off,
Well,
or does it kind of do it as like a
when
pattern?
when I say strangely, they glow as you've seen them glow before when Marcus interacted with it.
Gotcha.
You're feeding back, Mr. Seabour.
Or feeding back. Not doing anything.
Weird, isn't it?
Picking up the mic a lot.
Yeah, are you using speakers?
I am.
I think push to talk will be your new friend.
Yes.
That's fine now.
He's on mute.
That's why.
That would be why.
Well, I guess next steps. Since we're on Glisten, does anyone need to do any shopping, or are we happy to get some fuel on board and head out to Weiss?
Yeah, it'll take a while to
we all
refuel.
want to buy railguns after seeing yours in action. But apart
Yeah.
from that,
I haven't got a railgun.
Gauss rifle, was it?
Yeah, of course, rifle.
Yeah. More or less the same thing, isn't it?
Right, so these stones glow. But is it something that they do on a regular basis, like
No.
a pulse? Just a one-off?
It was kind of...
Was Marcus close by?
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
I was going to say I walked past the room at the time or something.
No. However, somebody else did.
Oh. Do I know who? Oh, was it was it Ozzy?
No, it was Hashido.
Oh, really? She's a witch.
Bear in mind, as players, you probably know what that means, but neither Marcus nor Hashido would have ever actually spoken about what that means.
Mm.
So this is one of those, whatever you learn as a player, you need to keep quiet until the character reveals it, if they choose to reveal it.
Exactly, yeah. I'll do my scientific, interesting, and pop it away in my pocket.
Yes. Okay. So you probably spend a couple of days recovering from your ordeal on Califaction, enjoying the sights, the sounds, the food, the company, etc. on Glisten's High Port. But those you do start to turn your attention to this message that you've received, and a decision to make to decide what you are going to do about your potential meeting with Willem.
Well, we need to go meet him, and we need to find out what information he has, and also what our information is worth to him.
Okay.
That's my view on things.
Yeah, do we have a date when this meeting's happening?
You don't. You've just been told or invited to go to Weiss and meet with Willem Raffam. And that's it.
Okay, so let's set up refueling.
Question: economically, how are we doing? Do we have funds? Do we have fuel? What's the
We've
deal?
got funds.
Yeah,
That sounds a lot. We've got funds.
Somebody just want to kind of summarize where you are in cash.
535,618 credits and a 75,000 credits chip from Bernadette's room I've got down as a separate thing.
Yes.
And 2 ships.
Yeah, 2 ships.
One and a half.
Well, the other ship's not ours. It's ours for a year.
The running cost I've got down for our ship is 12,000 a month.
Yep.
Okay, well that's affordable then. Good.
Yeah. So we can't afford to buy a ship, but we've got enough to run it for a while.
Well, I've got some ship
I was about to say, I think I've
shares.
got some shares as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 2 ship shares. Don't know how. What, they're $1 million each or something, Zed? Or?
They're $1 million each. Yeah.
And the fuel is about 10k, isn't it, to refuel?
Depends on where you're going.
On where we are. Yeah.
It's not cheap.
Yeah.
It's free. Yeah, it's free if we let Carver fly into an ocean.
Yeah.
And there's one place where we do get it. Is it free? Or cheaper?
Yeah, is it Woolston? Is it?
Woolston.
Woolston, yeah.
Woolston, you have a contract for 12 months for low cost fuel. Yes.
Where's that?
In the black area on the left, it's over. I've lost it now.
And that's Bowman.
Bowman is-
Woolston is next to it. So
Yep.
Woolston is here.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's quite a distance away. We probably.
That's because we saved a lot of villagers from a volcano.
Correct.
Villagers.
Yeah, well, townsfolk,
Villagers.
farmers.
Saved everything.
We did, didn't we?
You saved a lot of people. Yes.
Some crazy ass flying.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been looking for something. I finally found it. It's not what I thought it was or where I thought I'd put it. Anyway, so we can figure that out. Okay. So to fuel up the ship, you are a 40-ton fuel, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Jump range 2. Yeah, it will cost you. Well, it costs you 20,000 to fuel your ship.
Okay, so where's the 12,000 come from?
And that'll get us to Windsor.
Well, hang on a sec. Let me double check that. Oh, God. Update 2022. Okay. Remind myself of jump.
Yeah, because I've got us paying fuel for 1,000 and then 10,000. Big discrepancy.
Massive discrepancy. Okay, so you are currently at Glisten. Glisten has a type. Is it a type A starport? Glisten is a type A starport. So it is an excellent quality. It sells refined fuel. And refined fuel has a cost of, I want to say, 400. Sorry, just finding the page in the core rule to remind myself.
We also need to do maintenance, don't we, on the ship?
Yeah,
well, that's
you do.
This was the running cost rather than just fuels. I had 12k for the running cost, which was including maintenance. So I don't know where the discrepancies come from. That. Let's check my spreadsheet. What did I have on the notes on there?
Don't forget, every planet will have different costs.
Every planet has different costs. Yeah. Running and maintenance costs.
Kath, what's your current balance of our bank? Of our cash flow?
535,618.
See, my last one I wrote down was like, I've got 551402. Yeah, because we got the 450k finder's fee, didn't we, for the pinnace?
You did, yeah. So you have a mortgage. Well, no, you don't have a mortgage cost on either ship at the. No, you do. Do you have no? Because you don't own either ship. Life support is 1,000 credits per stateroom, 100 credits per low berth, and 1,000 credits per person. Your refined is 500 credits per ton, and you can take, I believe, 20 tons of fuel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
10k.
10,000.
No, sorry, 40. You can carry 40 tons of fuel, which is your limit. So it's 20,000 credits total fuel cost. Or 4,000 if you go for unrefined and refine it yourself. You would then have salaries for individual crew members, but you don't need to worry about those at the moment.
Okay, so I need to change these running costs. Those are well out.
We can figure them out. Give me a sec. Right. So the garnet is a... The garnet... Oh, hang on. You're 100 tons, not 200 tons. That's why it's 10,000. So so it's 10,000 credits because you're a 100-ton ship. You have a fuel capacity of 20 tons, and you consume all 20 tons when you jump your full jump distance.
Okay, that sounds about right then. So then I've got 2k for maintenance by the looks of things.
2k for maintenance. Yep. So your maintenance cost is 0.1 of the total value of the ship divided by 12. So
which explains why I've got minus maintenance of 3,098.
Yeah. That's probably correct.
So 1398 running costs.
But I've also got a maintenance of 500.
How much you're paying maintenance to somebody?
That's personal maintenance for a child, yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
It's Sorrel's.
You wish.
No, it'd be batshit crazy like her.
I am. Oh, it's not. Okay, there we go. Right. Sorry. I was looking for a map that might. It doesn't have the. What have I done? Sorry. You're asking me questions and I haven't got the answers to hand really quickly.
That's all right.
So the garnet, let's find out what the garnet's cost is. It is going to be in here. So the garnet is a tech level 12 type S Suleiman class. Suleiman class type S, 100-ton ship. Its total cost is 41.045 million. So 41 million.
Okay.
0.45000. Yeah. Times 0.1%. So it would cost 41,000 a year maintenance. Divide that by 12, 3,420. So the number that Medi has is the correct number. So that is your monthly maintenance cost. Yes. Yeah.
So
ish.
Yeah, because 1398 Medi had from somewhere. So
1398, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So 1342 is it?
Yeah, it's the 3,420 per month in maintenance cost. On top of that, the garnet has 4 staterooms. So those are standard staterooms, which has a cost of maintenance.
Did you say 1,000 per room, per stateroom?
I thought that's what I said, yeah.
Is that maintenance only required when they're active, though?
Your staterooms are always active because you live in them.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like additional passenger storage or something. Storage for passengers. Get in there.
So it's life support. So it's 1,000 per stateroom and 100 per low berth, or 1,000 per person. So there's 4 of you. So that would be 4,000.
Isn't there 5 of us?
There's 5 of you now, so that would be 5,000 a month in life support. And the life support cost is not just your oxygen, but it also assumes food and stuff like that, and sustenance on board the ship. So your monthly maintenance and life support is about $8,000, and then it's just your cost of your fuel per jump.
So technically, are we two jumps from Vice or 2 weeks?
You are 2 jumps from Vice, yes. So it will take you between 12 and 14 days to get to Vice from where you are.
I thought we're 3 jumps, aren't we?
2 jumps, because you're a jump 2 ship.
Jump 2 ship.
Oh, so yes. So we need to stop at Windsor, won't we, to refuel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could recoup some of that by buying and transferring things, or
Yeah, we could do some pick of any jobs for mail, things like that.
yeah.
Passenger berths, or we're not got?
What do we know about Windsor?
You don't know anything about... Oh, what do you know about Windsor? Good question. What do you know about Windsor?
Should we just load up on computer stuff or take food?
So
Unimportant.
Windsor is a fairly... it's not a massively important world. It is a Class C starport. It is moderate resources, tens of thousands of people, limited infrastructure, extremely poor efficiency. It's not the most amazing place to visit. If you look at Traveller map, and you can look for Windsor on there, and it will link to the wiki and give you more information. Have a look.
Sounds like a local place for local people.
It does. If anybody has any jobs to go out there, if we're going there for fuel.
It's got a corporate/company government, which
Yeah, it's a non-industrial world. It requires extensive imports of outside technology to maintain a modern starfaring society. It's part of the Imperium. It's a hot world, but there's nothing exciting about it.
so let's spend the 10k on fuel.
Who's our
Isn't that
broker?
right?
Who's our broker person on the ship?
Me.
Is it worth you going to see if there are any jobs out there to go to Windsor?
Could do. Give it a go. I'm
It's
not really
money.
good at it, but
Well, I'm just thinking it's money, isn't it? So
yeah.
So I've just added a link to the journal entry at the bottom there that if you click on will take you to the Windsor journal entry. Okay, so you want to see if there are any goods available, yes?
Yeah. Mainly to pay for the running costs, then
exactly.
Okay.
making money.
Okey-doke. We can do that. So whilst you're spending some time then having your ship kind of given a once over, repaired, etc. Marcus heads out to look for. So do you want to try and find specific goods, or do you just want to take freight?
Well, they need technology, because you said that they weren't. What is it? I've lost. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, they require outside
Easy.
technology to support spacefaring.
Yeah, anything in particular that we can actually take.
Well, why don't you do freight?
The most money.
Well, I'm assuming that would be what most of the freight going there would be anyway.
Yeah, boxes of self-sealing stem bolts and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, freight is guaranteed money. If we take specific goods, it's more high risk, isn't it?
Correct. So okay, so the way cargo works is you've got 4 options for cargo. First of all, is you've got the meat bag cargo. So if you, for instance, have a bunch of low berths, or you want to give up your staterooms, or you have cryopods on your ship, you can basically take people and offer passage. The second option is freight, just generic crates of freight. Doesn't really matter what's in them. They have a set price per parsec that you are traveling, and they pay that price per ton. The next option is to try and see if there's any mail. So you can try and take mail to wherever you're going. You can do that. Or the third and the fourth option is the speculative trade. So the speculative trade is effectively buying and selling and hoping that what you buy here has an intrinsic higher value at your destination, and so you can sell for a profit. So as Mehdi said, that one is definitely not the that one's the riskiest option.
Unless you're traveling between Disso and Lave, and then it's not.
Unless you're traveling between Disso and Lave, yeah, and then you know it's not. Yeah.
Well, we should look for mail, because looking in the manual, that seems fairly safe if it is available to transport, and it's good return, about $5,000 a ton. Whereas I think normal freight would be 2,600. Am I reading that right for 3 parsecs?
Normal freight for 3 parsecs is going to be 2,600 per ton. Yes.
And are we about 8 tons on this ship? I think.
Yes.
7
Rings a bell.
7 tons of storage. So we've got a raft as well.
If we could find one mail to transport, they come in 5-ton blocks. That would be 25,000. Whereas I guess we could try for a couple of tons of freight as well if there is. There might not be any mail though. We'll have to see.
Okay.
Yeah, last time we looked at mail, we had to take it all or none type thing, and we didn't have the storage for it. So it depends on the place.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was like they had 20 tons of mail, and we couldn't take 5 tons of it, so we had to take all 20.
Ah, yes. Yeah, 1D of containers available to transport, and travellers must take all or none. Okay.
Yes.
Very unlikely we could carry mail unless they rolled a 1. Still give it a pot shot, I suppose.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's worth a sniff. Yeah.
How big is that fucking hard drive with all that data on it? Fuck me.
5 tons worth.
Yeah. In the future, Jesus Christ.
It's all zip drives, isn't it?
Yeah, it's parcels, Christmas presents.
We are the every of the spaceways. You get halfway, then just dump it out the back.
It's not a free newspaper that you're getting delivered at a flat rate, whether it gets delivered or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Do they still do the high value parcels, high value posts as well. Is that the
No, they just do the basic mail. It's just a basic export service mail.
If there's some mail available, and then see if there's a suitable freight package available.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to yell out some stuff here. Right. So what is Glisten's population?
12T.
12.
Don't know. I just said 12T because I suspect it's large.
8 billion, is that?
Yes.
Population.
Yes.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's 8 or more. So that's DM plus 4. Starport A, that's DM plus 6. Tech level of Glisten is tech level F. So it's 9 or more. So it's 4, 6, 8. Okay. Does somebody want to roll 2D plus 1 plus 2 plus 3? So 2D plus 3, please. What was the total?
10.
10. Unfortunately, there is nothing available for you to transport mail-wise.
So we've got 7 tons of cargo for freight, I guess, or
It's freight, yeah.
I mean, if we can just cover our costs, that would be something.
yeah, that's basically what we're doing. We make profit, great, but mainly running costs.
Yeah, chipping off the
Okay.
running costs.
So your costs total to get from Glisten to Vice will be 15,000 credits in fuel. Plus, you'll need to dock once, and the docking fee will be approximately 1,000 credits. So that's 16,000 credits. Available to you are the following. There are 14 lots of 14 major lots. The problem with major lots, again, everything has to be taken as is. There is nothing less than 10 tons of major lots. There's one lot of 5 tons, which will net you a total of 13,000 credits, which means after fuel costs and other costs, you'll be losing 3,000 credits.
Well, we're going there anyway, so we're actually gaining 13,000.
Yeah,
we've covered our costs.
16 anyway, so
Yeah.
it'll offset
Okay.
13 of it.
It's an offset.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you can take 5 tons. Oh, yeah, you can take 5 tons.
How about if 3 of you wear your spacesuits? We'd have to use life support for you.
Well,
so what does the broker skill do then?
I'll be flying most of the time, and I can sleep in the. I don't have to have a stateroom, or we could have like one stateroom free if we could take somebody.
Well, I can take shifts for you because I can pilot as well.
Oh, do you see that look then? It's like, nobody's touching my baby.
I'm just curious why I took the broker skill, because we don't need it.
Okay, so broker skill.
I'm assuming that's for finding the speculative stuff.
So
is it?
you use the broker skill for finding speculative, yes. It determines how long it takes for you to find somebody that's available, and then use an admin check to determine if they are. You can use the broker skill to find a broker. The black streetwise to determine a black market supplier, or you can use an admin check to try and find an online only broker. But online only is in tech level 8 world or better. Do you also use broker to determine the number of the availability of passengers? And each of those, the successes generates modifiers to the final dice roll to determine how much of the speculative trade is available.
The problem with getting passengers is, though, that ups our life support.
What? Do me a favour, Kath. Can you roll a broker check for me? Just roll a broker check.
No. Apparently. So I took broker, but I've also got streetwise anyway.
Is streetwise, but
that's black
the
market,
problem with, yeah, streetwise is more black
Streetwise is
market.
the illegal. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can take 5 tons of freight.
Okay,
We'll take it anyway.
Will net you. Will net you
16.
13,000. Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll cost us 3,000 total. That's fine. So I'll knock that down now.
All right. Can I get a let's just go through we'll figure out how long it takes you to get there next. So we need to go through the jump travel. Should know this off the top of my head by now, shouldn't I?
Do you want to do about astrogation first?
Yep, I need an astrogation roll, please. It's an easy, so you just need 4 successes.
Sorry, I clicked the other one.
Yeah,
I'll do it again with an easy.
Yeah, start again with an easy.
Yeah, so you've now got a +2 on your next check.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I was rushing.
Then we need an easy jump check. Yeah, an easy jump check. No penalties.
+2 though.
So +2. Yeah.
So is that the M drive one?
That is J drive.
That's you, isn't it, Sarah?
Nope. I'm power, engineering power.
I mean, I can do J drive at 0 bonus, I think.
Yeah, I'm at 0 bonus on J drive, but I'm.
But has it got education on as well? Or
Yes, education.
I can do it at +2 then with education.
Go for it.
Don't forget to add that +2 for me as well.
And it's an easy check.
So change that to easy. Roll type normal. Education. How do I do this? Because I'm using some software to help me configure this. It's a 0, yeah, so that's fine. In fact, that adds a 1 to it because I'm already trained, so I can use it to add a bonus. So there we go. So it's +3.
Beautiful.
Easy. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Pew! Easy.
Okay. All right. So your first jump is going to take you to Windsor, I presume, where you're going to refuel at Windsor. Now, you can, while you're refueling, you could sell your freight. You could have taken it to Windsor and then see what's available.
That's what I thought
Yeah.
we were doing.
Yeah.
Exactly what we're doing, yeah.
And then we're looking for Windsor to Vice now.
Okay, so you want Windsor to Vice. Okay, so whilst the group are refueling the ship and getting it ready, once again, Marcus goes out and looks for a car. So, Mr. Marcus, can you give me a broker roll, please?
It's average, isn't it?
Yes.
Nicely done.
That's better than last time.
Okay. Plus 4 successes. Okay, so 4.
Is there such a thing as assisting in this, Ed?
No, that's what a chain bonus was.
That's the chain bonus, yes. Not in the strict sense that you're thinking of. No.
Because I think I'm overlapped a bit with Sorrow because I've got engineer power.
That's fine.
Yeah, I've got engineer
If
drive.
you could take one of the other engineers, then it spreads it out, then doesn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to swap it around, that's no problem. Okay.
Well, just move the skill point into a different one.
Yeah, just move the skill point to a different one. Yeah. So Windsor's a tiny, tiny, tiny place. The goods available to you are most likely to be a little bit restricted. What is Windsor's tech
Loads of
level?
illegal goods.
Oh, Windsor's
Windsor's-
tech level's quite high.
Is it 9?
9, yeah.
This is 9, yeah.
They've got anti-grav.
Is it not
Low
good?
level 1, though, so body pistol explosives. Poison gas is prohibited.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's rough. It's rough as fuck, but it's led by a corporate government. So I'm thinking cyberpunk. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Again, you're going 1 parsec. It will cost you. So that first one would have been 10,000 credits cost to jump, 13,000 credits for your actual. No, we were right, weren't we?
It was 16,000, wasn't it?
That is correct. Yeah. So
Yep.
this next jump is going to cost you 5,000 credits in fuel to do the 1 jump, and 5,000 credits to
Living costs, essentially. Yeah.
you don't need to worry about your living costs. They're monthly. You can get another 5,000 credit, mine a lot of goods to transport. So your net effect
Plus
is
that's
going to
it.
be 0.
0.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that because we're going there anyway, like I said. Yeah.
Okay. Can I get another astrogation roll? Before you do, you need to make sure you've got a DM -1 on your roll, please.
Oh, okay.
I forgot last time. You modify it by the number of parsecs you're jumping.
Ah. Oh, that's rubbish.
Ooh.
Oh, no, it's not.
That should be a success.
It is, yeah.
Game bonus +2 to the jump roll, please. The J drive roll.
So that was easy. Do I need to click on anything for that, or
No, just easy with a DM of +2.
technically it's 3 with my software?
Yeah, 3 with your side. No problem. Okay. All right. You arrive 2 weeks later, so make sure you can mark 2 study periods.
Okay, that's got me to 8.
So there's that 24 total. Because I don't know what to do with those yet. I'll read up.
Yeah, I believe it's 24 total. Okay.
Yeah, it
After a
will
couple of weeks of travel from Glisten, heading to Vice via Windsor, you arrive at Vice's high port, a world of little importance. A planet itself is habitable, but barely breathable. Atmosphere extremely thin. However, during the Third Frontier War, when an illegal colonization operation landed tens of thousands of sword wielders on planet, they basically requested asylum en masse. That was granted, and the immigrants were placed under the governance of the tiny imperial settlement. So over time, the planet effectively has become a colony of sword world immigrants. Itself, I believe it is an amber zone because there are issues if you go down planet side where immigrants and Imperials can end up having rather nasty misunderstandings. And so you would confine yourself to the high port. So you arrive at the high port, you dock, you disembark, you deal with your paperwork, your selling of goods. What is your plan?
I think we should look into Willem Reffam Vice.
Okay.
See if there's anything in the archives or local papers, the news.
The local papers or news. Okay, give me give me investigate rolls.
Average and
That might be the skill I need to get.
Anybody got computer? Electronics. You can also do electronics computers as well.
I have electronic computers.
Yeah, I've got electronics. I already got it right there.
Willem
An average,
Reffam.
sorry.
Yeah, just average. Yeah.
nicely done.
So Willem Reffam is listed as a local entrepreneur here on Vice. He runs a straightforward import-export business. The business seems to be legitimate and fairly above board, or above board, not fairly above board. He's just generally an average businessman here on Vice. Doesn't seem to have any particular ties. Part of is linked to the Imperium, but then so is everybody for the most part. He's not a swordy. He is an Imperial citizen.
Is he dirt side or is he up on
He is high port side.
high port? Good. Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Vanilla Joe Average, then.
Mr. Vanilla Joe Average. Nothing
To see here.
particularly
Nothing to
fancy.
see.
No, nothing particularly fancy.
Did we have any meeting details, or was it just this guy's?
Literally just contact him. There was no particular details.
Which I think in that case, whoever's our most talky person can maybe send him a message.
Not me.
I guess that's going to be Hashiko, is it?
7 in social.
I mean, I've got 0 persuade with a slight bonus, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 0 persuade with a -3.
I've got a social bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah,
I've got -1. I'm a doctor, not a talker.
So I can try and make us some introductions. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
I don't do a lot of talking. I just give the doctor business.
Any modifier, difficulty, average? Zed?
Just average.
Ooh.
Do you want to use a hero point?
You reach out to Willem and leave a message, basically. He doesn't.
I dickhead, get in contact.
He doesn't respond.
Hello? Is that Mr. Willem?
After,
Think the comm unit's down.
yeah. So
Who's
You
this
leave
dickhead I'm calling?
you leave a
Yeah,
message. You get no response.
Is there
Sorry.
a listed office or area where he trades from, like a warehouse or anything like
There would be, yes.
Go knock on.
I'm gonna have a little wander by.
Okay.
Just scope it out with my super duper recon.
Yep. All
Yeah,
right.
good idea.
I'm going to follow you just to lower your recon.
Yeah, I'll recon away from him then.
Actually, I don't have recon, but I do have stealth.
Sneak up on him and ambush him.
Yeah, sneak up.
I've got recon and stuff.
Yes. You meet with us, we don't meet with you.
I'm trying to do something here and it's not letting me do it. It's really weird. How did that go? Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll figure that out later. Okay. It's a fairly nondescript sort of warehouse, bonded warehouse, just off the main dock area of the high port. It's just called Ratham Import Export Limited. Nothing. Again, nothing ostentatious, nothing standouty. Just a plain old grey building with a sort of a warehouse. A couple of sort of freight moving vehicles, forklifts, etc., grav trailers, and what appears to be a single floored office.
Any sign of movement?
No. Oh, there'll be somebody inside. Yes. Yes.
Okay, just see if I can see who's inside.
You will see sat behind a desk, kind of perusing a terminal. Appears to be this individual.
Doctor
He
Strange.
looks dodgy as hell.
Well, he's really trustworthy.
Inbred motherfucker.
Remember, there's only a couple of 100,000 on this world.
There is only a couple.
And they're spread out.
Yeah, and they're all cousins.
Yeehaw!
And now you wonder why Hashiko may not have made the best impression.
Yeah, you're not related.
You ain't my ma.
6'6" fucking lion. I'm going to stick out like a silver thumb.
You stick out. There's probably a couple of Aslans here and there in Highport, but most of them are probably in either Aslan kind of marine or military outfits. In fact, most of them would be. You're not really going to see.
I've only got 5 fingers and 5 toes. I'm going to stick out. I don't play a banjo.
Correct. You do stick out a little bit.
Okay, what's he doing?
as I say, he's behind a desk looking at a terminal.
Oh, that picture is watching porn. It's like,
Yeah. Picture is definitely watching porn. Yeah, so he's just kind of watching porn. Exactly. Yeah, he's basically he is seems to be working, basically talking away to somebody that you can't hear.
Okay, well, it looks like he's actually about and he's not dead or anything silly like that. So,
Right.
what time of day?
Oh, this would be sort of mid-morning, late morning, getting close to lunchtime.
Okay. Really want to go in there and cause a ruckus for a scene, so just watch for half an hour, see if he comes out. If he comes out, I might follow him. If not, I'm going to go back to the ship.
Okay. He, after half an hour or so, he's still kind of. You'll watch him basically. He seems to be going through a number of calls and things, here and there. Sort of grab vehicles, come in, drop off cargo into the warehouse, take cargo away. He's probably got half a dozen sort of locals working for him, kind of moving freight around, etc. Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to cause a scene, so I'll wander back to the ship via the, I don't know, savoury snack shop or something.
Okay.
Get everybody spaced over.
Wander by the ship and get some snack. That is absolutely fine. Okay, you return early afternoon back to the ship. By this time, Marcus has finished unloading your freight and is starting to consider what's next. It's getting late in the day when you've Hoshido, you finally receive a response to your call.
Cool.
You are cordially invited to a dinner meeting this evening with Willem at one of the local restaurants that, as best as you can tell based on your knowledge of the place and what your ship's computer can tell you, the library, it's one of the more upper market restaurants. And Willem invites you for dinner at 8 p.m.
Okay, I will let everybody know.
Okay.
Are there dress code type things in this type of place, or
You can, as long as you're not wearing ripped jeans and dirty overalls,
Or a vac suit.
you're okay. It's not or a vac suit. Yeah, it's not a very formal place. But also it's not scruffy either.
yeah? Yeah, no, I've no idea what type of gear we've got for.
You would,
equipment
yeah,
or not.
you would have some general, you'd have some general clothing that are sort of not super formal, not really scruffy for wearing around the ship, just kind of things that you wear when you know you're going to meet people outside that you want to make at least an impression on.
Yeah, I suppose when you're going to your broker and stuff, you won't go in your scruffies. You'll go business smart.
Yeah.
Exactly. You are going to go meet him.
Yeah. I'm only taking my pistol with me.
What's the what are the stats for this system again?
No
is
no assault weapons.
yeah. So
I can't take my rifle.
you can take personal concealable weapons. You can take firearms. Yeah, so light assault weapons, submachine guns, military weapons, portable energy and laser weapons, weapons of mass destruction, undetectable weapons, explosives, poison gas are all restricted.
Okay.
I'll leave my WMDs at home then.
I was giving my dirty bong.
Your WMDs at home. Yes.
I will take.
I'll take a side.
Yeah. I'm assuming I could take my expandable shield. It's not a weapon.
Not a weapon.
And I will take my. I'll take my stealth dagger because that's concealable and heavy revolver.
Okay.
I won't take my shotgun.
I'll take my old pistol. Yeah, just trusty pistol from my previous employment.
Okay, where's my? Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, I'll carry that.
I'll
Thank
be.
you.
I'm assuming we can't rock up in vac suits, so
Correct.
I will wear my kimono then.
Okay.
Has to get some. Oh, yeah, okay.
I am going to take my med kit with me, just in case somebody chokes.
All right.
Yeah.
Take your med. Your okay. Yeah.
I always take med kit everywhere I go. So
the restaurant is kind of buried in the leisure part of the high port, well away from the hustle and bustle of the docks, well away from the kind of bars and food joints and other kinds of entertainment that stevedores and general crew of ships would be seeking. The restaurant is fairly quiet, slightly more intimate than you were expecting, sort of kind of more low, dim lighting rather than kind of bright, glaring overhead neon lights. The menu is pretty exquisite. You get a sense that it's certainly a mix of dishes from many of the different systems, all of which seem to have some kind of French twist to it. The restaurant itself is just called Jacques, Jaqueues. As you kind of announce yourself to the maitre d', he nods and he kind of takes you through to a table that has been set for 6. And already there is Willem. And he's kind of sat and he smiles. He kind of stands to his feet, napkin in one hand, and he holds out his hand and kind of starts to shake your hands as you introduce yourselves to him. Welcome. I apologize for my tardiness in responding to your message. I was somewhat busy negotiating a number of trade deals. I wasn't ignoring you. Definitely not. Please be seated. Drinks? There is an extensive wine menu here, he says with a smile.
Is it that same smile that was in his picture?
Exactly the same smile that was in his picture. Yes.
I'm okay, thanks.
It's just cum face. Sorry, I said it.
You said it. Yeah. Well,
I don't think I want to drink.
as you kind of settle down at the table, he said, well, here we are. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, we were asked to contact you, but weren't given any more details.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Willem, but you do have us at a loss here.
Yes, I thought so. Mr. I know it's Aish. Is it Aish Nash?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nash.
Yeah.
Aish Nurka. Yeah, Aish Nurka. Mr. Nurka is one for the dramatics, wouldn't you say? Definitely fancies himself as an expert, shall we say? I am curious though. What has warranted your invitation to such an ostentatious event?
We picked up from where Bianca left off. Bernadetta, sorry, Bernadetta, my apologies.
Ah, you've got the ship here.
We have the Garnet, yes.
Oh, what I would do for a tour of the ship, the famous Garnet. Do you think that could be arranged before you leave?
I'd have to ask our pilot. He's, in fact, he's here right now with us next to us. Carver, would you be opposed to Willem having a tour of the Garnet?
Under restricted areas, of course.
Yes, I expected that, to be fair.
Of course. I'm just fascinated by the history of the ship. It'd be marvelous. I was just going to talk about business, but to be in the presence of those who actually fly the ship, wow. Yes. So, do you look for them?
There's a very large cat shifting from paw to paw at this. So I have no idea what he's talking.
We have been noted. We have been noted to stumble across them before.
Oh.
Well, things.
Yeah.
Yes.
What things? Oh, fascinating. Wow. I'm a little bit of a hunter myself. I have my own theories. Do you have any theories as to what happened to them? Why they disappeared?
Not as such.
Ah. Well, me.
We haven't got enough information yet, to be honest.
See, personally,
What makes you think they disappeared?
Well, they absolutely did. They were overthrown by a gallant coalition of young species.
Are you sure?
Yes, well, I'm positive. Absolutely positive. I would swear on this meal tonight that is what happened to them.
Okay. If you say so.
I do. Do you think they look like us? Or do you think they look like, and he kind of nods at the Aslan, or do you think they looked completely different?
You could say.
I think they were humanoid. I think they looked like us.
Well, I think that we were creating their image.
Well, that is a fascinating story, a fascinating hypothesis, and one that explains perhaps some of the ancient Terran religions that talked about us being created in God's image. That would make a lot of sense, my friend. A lot of sense. Yes, I would agree with you. They were definitely human. Though, of course,
being a doctor, being a doctor, I know that they've tweaked DNAs of certain species. So, yes. So clearly, they must be familiar with this particular form.
You have proof of that?
Well, if you just look at, well, no, not concrete proof. No, just a hypothesis.
Well, drink.
Chico's definitely given some of the other slightly more sensible crew members like. What is this going on about? What?
I was just winding this. I was winding this dickhead up.
I'm just good on what we learnt of Sorrel, and G482.
Which we don't remember.
Which we don't remember.
No, we don't remember him now, do we?
Just fucking ludicrous.
It is absolutely ludicrous. He's so funny.
Why are we here? Why are we doing this? I don't know. Let's just fuck off and earn some money.
Let's shoot the road.
Was it because we all are concerned that we don't remember and we're trying to figure out why the heck we're on this?
Yeah.
Why were we on that planet?
Around the galaxy.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Do I remember washing the blood off the actual ship? Do I remember doing that at all?
Yeah, you probably remember doing that.
So then why was I washing blood off? Did I cut my finger? What happened?
Nosebleed.
You had a very vicious nosebleed. Clearly.
I remember firing a very nice sniper rifle at the floor.
You did?
DAU, but I don't know why.
Exactly.
You complain about his cooking.
Bunch of bastards.
Over the next sort of hour or so, he kind of, at no point does he mention ancient out loud, but all of his questioning is clearly focused on that. And very quickly, you get the sense that he is, or at least he believes that he is quite important in the ancient hunters community in general. As you go through, your 3-course meal, and kind of, you finish dessert and the aperitifs have arrived. He says, "Well, it's been a very fascinating conversation. I thank you very much for telling me what you have and for telling me a little bit about your story. I must say, I can understand why Aish Nurka wants you at this conference. Certainly, having the crew of the Garnet there, I think is a bold move on his part."
What is this conference? Because we haven't been told any details of location, date, or what it involves.
Well, the conference meet is in the Aki system. You will be, I say you because for whatever reason, although I suspect I know the reason, the good old captain of knowledge, and when he says that, this is the first time he's used that phrase throughout the evening, you can hear the scorn in his voice. The good old captain of knowledge has seen fit to preclude me, of all people, from this conference. My understanding is that he's getting together some of the greatest names and the greatest figures in our hunting community. Like I said, he's obviously embarrassed to have me there, knows that I would show him up in his knowledge being so incorrect.
Is it scorn or is it jealousy?
Scorn from his perspective.
Oh.
Why would he send us to you if he's not inviting you to the conference?
To rub my nose in it, perhaps? To... Yeah. I mean, I must say, this meeting, this meal is not being paid for by me. It's been paid for by Aish, but that by the side, he knows that I disagree with most of his theories on the subject at hand, and he is, yes, and I think he's kind of precluding me from this conference because he knows that I would just show him up with my knowledge and the fact that my theories are much more likely to be true than his.
Well, how would you like to attend?
Oh, well, I don't think I can.
Why?
I haven't been invited.
Oh, well, for a fee, you could be a temporary member of our crew.
Well,
and the crew has been invited.
Yes, that seems like an interesting proposition. I must say, unfortunately, I am not able to do so. My business here is entering some interesting times, and I need to be here to steer the rudder, as it were. So yes, I am resigned to being merely a message giver in this instance.
So it mustn't mean that much to you then.
Just imagine travelling parsecs on the Garnet.
And being a member of her crew.
Yes, helping out along the ship. The day-to-day runnings, see what we get up to.
This is definitely not in the scenario.
Derailing it again.
Yeah, no.
Apologies.
No. Okay. Give me. I would like diplomat roles, please.
Oh.
One of you. A couple of you have been talking. So if one of you rolls diplomat first, and then the second one can use whatever chain bonus as an addition to kind of seal the deal.
That's a question. Is anybody skilled in it?
I can't even find it. Nobody's skilled in it.
Alphabetical order, it's not hard.
Left-hand side.
Oh, diplomat. Yes, I'm trading it.
There we go. See, I'm at -3 in it with a social score of 7. So
Right, here we go. There's my average
I
roll.
keep away from it.
Oh, it's still a failure. Oh, it's my -1 social, isn't it? You git. And a crap roll.
You bellend.
I'm a doctor, not a diplomat.
Why are you trained in it?
I don't know.
Is that your shit bedside manner?
It was.
He tried to get decent at it, but just, yeah.
Nah, fuck it. You're going to die. There you go.
The good news is you can learn to hop. Okay.
Okay. Somebody else give me a second diplomat roll, but you're on a -2 bonus.
Well,
Go for it. You can do it.
I'm on a -3 with a +1 social.
Okay.
I mean, I've got
evil?
Persuade.
I'll tell you what. Go for a persuade, but with a -2 because of the diplomatic approach that
Okay.
Brent kind of fucked up.
Yeah, diplomacy won't recover this. You have to persuade them.
Persuade him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. You like that guy with those sweets to those kids. Come on in the van.
See, I was at -5 before even rolling. So
I can try and get the. It's a yeah. It'll be fine.
If I give you a sweet, we can move on. Give me a packet, I'll come in your mouth.
You know, once you're there, what's he going to say? To be fair, he can't really just dispute the fact that you're, a well-known person in this field.
We can also put a moustache on you.
And if you haven't done anything wrong, you've come up with an official invitation, which we have part of. It's perfectly reasonable for you to do that.
Well, I mean, the invitation is very generous. It is an all expenses paid journey aboard the Pearl of Glisten. Several days of conference. We meet at the Aki system. We're picked up at the starport there. Well, what is there not to want to like about this? And I get to stick it to the man himself.
I'm
sure
your staff here could take care of things for.
Well, I'd need a day or so to maybe I'd need tomorrow just to get all my inventory and information to my staff sorted. I wonder if I could trouble you a little bit further, because this seems like a very generous offer. Would I be able to record our journey?
In what way?
Well, I think it would be...
Like a documentary, do you mean?
Exactly. A documentary that we could then share with the community to kind of walk them around the Ghana. You know, many people would travel a long way to get an opportunity to visit the Garnet, to see it in the flesh, but to live amongst its crew and to learn about the ship and create a documentary. Yes, that would be excellent. Do you think we could do that?
Well, from my side, it would be restricted access. Camera angles would be restricted.
We'd have to see the footage before.
We'd have to see the footage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. Yes.
No filming in private cabins unless invited, of course.
I'm not that kind of.
That definitely doesn't go on air.
I'm not that kind of documentary person, madam.
No, in case you wanted to do any interviews, I don't think I'd be interested myself, but perhaps some of the
Interviews.
other
Yes, interviews would be excellent. I would definitely love to get the perspective of an Aslan on this subject.
Oh, I'm sure Brent has some theories he would be love to share with us.
You bastard.
Based on your previous conversation.
Absolutely.
Oh well, yes. When are you
I
planning
imagine
to leave?
Take a couple of weeks at least. I'm sure you could spend many an evening together.
Talking about rubbish.
When is the convention? Because we haven't been given a date or anything. To say that we've apparently been invited, we've not been given any details.
Oh yes. So the journey is scheduled to depart in 9 days' time from Aki.
Which is 14 days away, is it? I know. There's two jumps.
Actually, Aki is 7 days for you because you're a jump 2 ship.
Yeah. So we need to refuel, pick up some more cargo. He's got to wait a day. So that's fine. We can do it, can't we?
Cargo? Cargo?
Yes, we have cargo space.
We have to offset our running costs, otherwise we wouldn't find anything, would we?
Well,
I mean, if you have something you need transporting.
Well, how much cargo space do you have?
And we have 7 tons worth.
7 tons. Well, if you give me the evening, I can figure out. I'm sure I've got something that's due to go that direction.
I have a bomb. It's exactly 7 tons.
It is exactly 7 tons. Yes. No, that's
Ukrainian tractor part.
Ukrainian tractor parts. It is a. Right, give me another second. Let me just do this really quick. Ooh, starport. A population is 4. Tech level is 9+, and it's 2 jumps.
We're gonna need to start getting armor so that we can go to places without having to wear the vac suit into normal meetings.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've got cloth armor on.
Yeah, I've got cloth armor on as well.
I need to get cloth armor. I've only got a vac suit.
So, he will have 7 tons of 7 tons.
He may only have 5, but he's paying for 7.
Yes.
I know. I'm just
because that offset is the administration for getting him as a temporary member of the crew.
Yeah, we've got another grant to pay for life support, haven't we now?
Yep.
Okay, so he has 7 tons of freight that you can transport to Aki. The total cost for the freight revenue will be 11,200 credits. However, the docking cost at Aki plus your fuel cost is going to cost you 12,000. So you're going to be 800 credits down.
I'm sure we can get him to pay the difference. Yeah. If you're going shopping for cloth armor, Marcus, can you get me some as well, please?
Yeah,
because I only have vac suit. Really nice vac suit.
You are tech level B, but bear in mind, law level 4 does restrict what's available for sale.
Well, we're going to be wearing heavy armor to this type of place. It's likely to be cloth, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I already have a very modest, well-fitting kimono.
basic cloth is tech level 7
Unlike
or
I
10.
have a very well-fitting commode.
However, cloth armor is banned.
Oh,
Oh,
you
It's
go
also
naked.
not very visible unless someone really goes and looks at it. I think.
Mm.
I'm assuming going to a restaurant, that's not a problem.
Yeah,
I'll wear my flak shell if you want.
that's also banned.
Yeah, I'll put a duster over the top of it. It'd be fine.
They have anything that is not cloth, flak, combat armor, or battle dress that's available for you to purchase here. So mesh armor, other visible types of armor are available.
I want something to go under my clothes.
It's called underwear.
Underwear
Yes,
armor.
underwear.
Have a look and
what about? Well,
go on.
couldn't we get it when we get to Aki? Will we? Would it be of time there?
You could
So
potentially Mackie, yeah.
he's getting his stuff moved, which is fine.
Yeah.
But he's also now a passenger member of the ship. So what's the transport cost for a passenger for a jump of 2? Because I would put it to him that would be a sufficient cost for us to pull this off. Because of the administration.
But I also
And
expect to be
convenience.
paid for doing a documentary as well.
Yeah.
We're taking our time to entertain him.
I mean, Brent is, yeah.
You bastard.
That's the royal we. That's the royal we.
That's
isn't
wrong,
it?
yes.
Yeah, Brent is.
Chico's avoiding this fucker like the plague.
I'm going to be busy in the engineering the whole time, I think.
You're gonna stay well away from him, aren't
The
you?
only thing, all I can see from this is the section from the Expanse, the show,
Yeah,
where they have to document the documentary on the fucking ship.
that's exactly what's going through my head because I'm up to that in the book as well.
Yeah.
See, I'm having the Babylon 5 one going through my
Oh,
head.
God,
where
yeah.
I absolutely hated the woman by the end of it.
Carver can't be left on the bridge on his own, unfortunately. I've got the backseat pilot all the way there.
Yeah, and the Aslan spends all of his time somewhere else that they aren't.
Licking his tail.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean we sit in silence just enjoying the ride.
Yeah. Sleeping, waiting for the alarms to go off. That's all I do when I'm flying.
If you read the book or listen to the thing, they basically make Holden spend all of his time talking to her so that the rest of the crew can just avoid it, which you've now designated Brent as being that person.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to know the cost for people. What kind of passage are you giving him?
Being able to be on our ship and go to the place. So that's the passage, but
Because
whatever.
if you're going to charge him, he will expect a certain amount of
Comfort
based on what you're going to charge him.
He can sleep wherever he wants to, apart from any of our beds.
with that face, yeah.
Yeah, we could put a bed somewhere. But yeah, it's more it's a charge for him being a member of a crew and affording him this chance.
So normally
you'd basic passage, or
I would say you're talking basic passage. So
yeah, essentially, yeah,
credits.
Yeah.
But then, if you were going to treat him as a crew member, then you're probably paying him for the services that he's rendering. So
of which there are none.
So you're treating him as a passenger, which does have an expectation of certain
services, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I promise not to like space him between, but on the way to Aki.
Actually, no. You're probably going to give him middle passage.
I'm basically going nowhere near my middle passage.
So that's that would be 10,000 credits.
This fucker's not using my auto laundry. You can piss right off.
Right. Is that 10,000 credits in our favour or his favour?
10,000 credits for a 2-parsec travel for a passenger in middle passage. That does mean that you are giving up one of your staterooms solely for his use.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I think that Carver's going to maybe shut out his room for a bit.
You can sleep in Brent's or they could talk together, whichever way.
I've got plenty of duct tape.
What was that, Seabolt?
I don't mind giving up my stateroom. I'll go and find a comfy chair.
Well, the thing is, there's 5 of us, and there's only 4 staterooms on the actual ship, isn't there?
Yeah.
So we're sharing as it is. We're on rota on the beds.
Yeah.
So I think it's like when people started working from home and they made all the office space hot desks. I think that's what we've got going on with the beds.
Yeah, basically.
We're going to have to sacrifice some storage room to make some more berths at some point.
You can sleep on the sled.
I'll sleep on the raft.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll sleep in the pilot's chair. I've done worse.
In the pilot's chair.
I will sleep anywhere.
Do we have a map of the Garnet? Or
Yeah.
Technically
High and dry.
It's the same map as the high and dry. Where's that?
got journal
Yeah.
The journal top. Number one.
It's reasonably sizable then. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you look at the interior, roughly speaking,
how do you get the interior?
You know that office in the front of the ship that I'm living in. That's my new bunk. I'm converting that into my.
That is the office, indeed. If you've not got it open, it's there. So that's like the captain's office. I can't ping. You've got your flight deck. You've got your 4 staterooms. You've got your cargo space underneath. You've got your air raft, etc. I think this 9 thing here is where you would keep some drones that you have. Although I think there is a slight difference with this ship. There is a workshop on the Garnet as well, I believe.
We don't have a turret. It's more turrets because when people go up there, they get realize there's no gun. Go fuck.
Yeah, there's no gun on the turret. There is just a turret at the moment. That's
should we put one on?
Have you seen the price of one? Yeah.
Basically, we go up there and go
pew 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 pew.
Do a Firefly thing. Get me a sniper rifle. I'll stand on top and start shooting.
Somebody stands at the bottom ladder going do.
You just yell harsh language. So just to put it into context, a beam laser is 500,000 credits.
That would burn through most of our money.
A pulse laser is 1 million credits. So at the moment, you don't particularly have the cash available to you to put a weapon turret in there.
How much is a garbage cannon?
Garbage cannon. Well, funnily you say that. There is
what we're going to do now that you're here is we're going to put you in a vac suit, put you on top, and you just fire shit from there. Fire your Gauss rifle.
I'm pretty good at firing turrets.
No, I mean on the hull. Put you on the hull in a vac suit with your Gauss rifle.
I'm not very good at doing that. I'm better on an actual turret.
The nearest that you would have would be a Sandcaster, which is 250,000 credits. The Sandcaster is a defensive
Anti-
turret designed to protect ships from laser weapons.
So you basically put a big dispersion cloud in the way. So that's
Basically, yeah, that's what the Sandcaster does. Yeah.
It's a fucking glitter bomb.
Cool. Yeah, it's a glitter bomb in space.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So turrets would be the heavy weapons vehicle, I take it?
Gunner turret.
Gunner turret.
Gunner turret. Yeah.
Ah, right, I haven't got gunner.
I've
I've got heavy weapons.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Yeah,
I mean, I can also fire capital weapons, but like we don't have those. So
Yeah.
Nah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
oh shit.
Awesome.
Maybe one day you end up with a capital weapon. Okay, so the next sort of overnight, so you have your meal. The meal is good, all paid for. Willem, by the end of the evening, has identified sort of 7 tons of cargo that needs to go to Aki, and he kind of acts as your broker to pull that in. It's not necessarily all of his cargo. He's pulling it in from various places of the ship. He agrees to join you. He's quite excited at that opportunity. He just asks that you give him half a day tomorrow to set things straight with his workforce so that the business will continue to run smoothly. He doesn't know how long the journey is going to be. So he's kind of setting aside a month for the journey.
Okay.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get.
Well, we need time to refuel anyway, so.
Yeah, we'll buy stuff when we get to
Aki.
Aki. Yeah, it's got much better resources, infrastructure, etc.
Yeah. It's a Type B planet. It's a Type B station. So in that sense, the high port is not as good as the high port around Vice. But it is a better level of law level. So there's a lot more, a lot less available. I don't know. I never quite understand how the law level works.
That I just trust you tell us where we can actually buy things or not, because it makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Okay. The journey to Aki takes a week. I'm not going to make you roll for it. It's fairly straightforward. But I'll move you there. The journey to Aki takes another 7 days. So you can add another, make a note of another study period. The journey is interesting, to say the least. Willem at first is a little bit unsure, but within a couple of days of the journey kind of gets right involved in a lot of the stuff that you're the day-to-day of the ship. He spends some time asking you questions and is much more open about ancients. We'll ask each of you during interview process what you think, what you know, and just generally is kind of very intrigued about how you came to be in possession of the garnet, what your overall view of the ancients are, and why do you think you've been invited to this why you've been invited to the conference.
Essentially, because we got the ship. I think that
Probably.
might be the long and short of it. I think that's it.
As you drop out of warp, if you like, out of the jump bubble and into Aki, there is a fairly big queue of traffic waiting to get into the docks, your comm system lights up with an incoming message that appears to be from a ship called the Gazelle. Its transponder code identifying it as a vessel of the 100th Fleet.
What does that
Which
mean?
is
Okay.
Imperial Navy, is it?
It is an Imperial naval ship. Yes.
Eat everything in the ash.
Do we need to pick up?
Well, you're
Yeah,
effectively being
Yeah.
hailed at the moment.
Sorry, I thought you said a message came through.
Over
No, no.
comms.
Yeah. Oh, shucks. Yeah.
INS Renz Zavaras, Lieutenant Sir Alex Duganu commanding. Compliments of the Imperial Navy 100th Fleet Glisten subsector. You are requested to heave to for boarding and inspection. Remain on your current vector. Keep your any weapons powered down. Delays will be kept to a necessary minimum. Acknowledge.
Acknowledge, Lieutenant. Jiko Kaida here. Any particular problem?
Just a general inspection of all incoming vessels into Aki.
Is that normal protocol?
Yes.
Seems reasonable then.
It could be every ship. It could be just a random number of ships. It could be very specific types of ship, depending on what they're looking for. But for those of you that have spent time in the Imperial Navy, this is not uncommon.
Is this causing the Mahusive queue?
Well, I was about to say, Lieutenant, is this entirely necessary? We will, of course, comply if necessary, but I was hoping for an expedited trip-in system.
Yes, it is necessary at this time.
I understand you're probably quite busy. Have you got my name on file?
Would he have?
Well, previous captain.
You were a previous captain. Oh God.
Yeah, nearly admiral.
Please send over your. He'll ask you for your, whatever reference number you would have had, like your service.
I will provide it. However, I'll make it clear that I'm not in any way trying to influence his decision, unless he can make some kind of dispensation.
He kind of looks. He says, Captain. Yes, I'm sure you would understand. This is very much a routine check. We have no real suspicions that your vessel is doing anything untoward or carrying anything untoward. However, we have a job to do.
More than happy to comply.
Please stand by. My crew will be over momentarily.
What ranks did we hold in the Navy again? You were almost admiral. I was a sub-lieutenant. What was Brent?
Silent.
Brent was muted.
Brent is very muted. I was a scholar, a marine, lance corporal. I was a grunt. Yeah,
a gentleman and an acrobat.
Yes,
Yeah, I was force commander in the Marines.
Force commander, and then Aslan over there was
It's just
fluffy.
Just a lion.
he was in charge.
Going to see the Wizard of Oz.
He was in charge of breakfast cereal. In a they're great.
The bit where the lion beats up the hyenas, haven't you?
Yeah. You watch on your sensors a gig kind of comes over and makes its way from the warship to yourselves.
Is this where we all get changed into our dress uniforms when they go on and just see the reactions?
Let's keep it professional. We all know the drill here.
Yeah, we all know the drill. So shotguns out because we have a security when they come on board. So yeah.
All fully tooled up at parade attention.
Absolutely.
You await the gig's arrival. It connects itself to your boarding airlock, and then kind of cycles through. And in comes a fairly miserable-looking woman.
Again?
I just think they don't do themselves any favors with the artwork.
Don't
No.
they?
Oh, she must have been beaten up as well.
They don't do themselves a lot of favors.
Fucking hell, give me AI, Jesus Christ.
Definitely had a car accident or two.
Her insignia identifies her as a sub-lieutenant.
Can I just retcon something? Sorry.
Bestie.
Can I just quickly retcon and just say, I want to ask Willem if there's anything we should be worried about in the cargoes brought on board.
Oh, well, the scanned his shit before he came on.
You'd have
Yeah,
checked it.
that's
it's
fine.
It's just general goods.
Awesome.
Just general goods.
Yeah, the only thing we have that might be a bit suspect is that laser pistol you've got. Because it's a bit weird.
It's not weird. It goes pew pew, bang.
Inside your airlock, you get a sub-lieutenant Ikia Zika requesting permission to come aboard.
Quickly glance around. Anyone got anything that they want to say before we let them on?
Permission granted.
Permission granted, absolutely.
Death to the Imperials.
Here's a grenade.
The doors open and Darth Vader steps through.
My lord, you made it.
She comes in with 3 other individuals, all sort of junior ranks. She has 1 armed crewman with her, and then the other 2.
And if they'd like to put the weapons in the weapons storage bay, that'd be brilliant.
It's a much better picture, isn't it?
Check your weapons.
Yeah.
A much better picture. So she's armed with snub carbines, wear flat jackets. There are 4 in total. There are 2. There's her. She appears to have a dress sword and a Gauss pistol. The 2 armed soldiers come in with flat jackets and snub-nosed carbines or snub carbines. And then the 4th person is simply armed with what appears to be a snub pistol, and is more wearing sort of a technician outfit. The technician kind of goes, would it be possible to see your engineering spaces and check your maintenance logs, please?
Yeah, sure.
And then
find everything in order.
And the sub-lieutenant says, could I please see the bridge and your paperwork regarding any cargo or passengers that you are transporting?
I've redone that image for you, by the way.
Cool, thank you.
Of course.
Oh, that looks so much better, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That looks much better. I'll grab that. Okay. And so you all kind of disperse, go in different ways. And over the next sort of hour or so, first and foremost, whilst the armed guards, there's 1 with each, so there's 1 with the sub-lieutenant, there's 1 with the technician, they're generally carrying their weapons sort of at an at-ease kind of way. They don't point them around. They kind of just leave them on the slings, 1 hand on the weapon, near the trigger, and then they just use their other hand and stuff as needed. The sense that you get is this is absolutely routine, first and foremost, and they're kind of just going through the motions. They seem to want to get this over and done with as quickly as possible. And so within an hour, they're kind of all nodding and shaking your hands and thank you very much and salutes to those of you who are of rank. And then, which, you know, they don't have to do, but they're recognizing that you have a rank and that you once held a position of authority.
So it's a thank you for your service.
And it's kind of a courtesy recognition that, yes,
I'll
that you
return that salute with full respect. Yeah.
and she kind of says, thank you, Captain, for understanding. You know how it is. We have to do these things as painful as they are.
No, of course.
Just don't let the lieutenant know that that's what I told you. I will clear you for travel onwards. Have a pleasant journey.
Appreciate your efficiency. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And she departs. The gig departs, and
So that was in case we did try and do some of that risky smuggling.
correct. Yes. Yeah, you your general opinion of them, they were probably average soldiers, average Marines, nothing fancy. They're not the poster boy. None of them were like the poster child of the Imperial Navy, doing their jobs.
I'll write the lieutenant a short
they're all
report.
on the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll write the lieutenant a short report on her staff and send it to her.
One of them's really mouthy as well.
Very familiar.
Says you're a dick.
No, just, straight assessment. I will admit that part. Yeah.
Yeah. As the gig departs, you get another message coming in, and the lieutenant says, "Thank you for thanking."
Your face changes as the pop-up message appears on my assessment.
Yeah, thank you for cooperating with the crew. All is good. Ghana, you are cleared for onward travel. Have a pleasant stay in Aki.
Knowledge, thank you very much.
You're a new diplomat.
The journey onwards to the high port. As you approach the high port, you kind of can see almost immediately the commercial and industrial docks much bigger than the general freight terminal. You can see that there is at least 2 or 3 bulk freighters kind of docked in port. You pass several others kind of all waiting, and you can see not just the Gazelle, but there's at least one other 100th Fleet Guard ship in orbit around the planet. Arriving at the port, you find it busy, acceptably efficient. Once you get clearance for docking, you are docked within the hour. You're docked within the hour, and you find yourself, inside Aki's high port.
Okay, we'll set the refueling off straight away.
Okay.
Unload cargo.
So your journey from Vice to Aki would have cost you the full 20 tons of fuel.
Yeah.
So you'll need to replace that with another 10,000 credit cost. And you'll be due maintenance as well, unfortunately.
It's an expensive meat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gosh.
What are you doing? You're at the high port.
Okay, let's try to. What did you give us the name of Haysh's ship? I can't remember. Didn't write it
Yes,
down.
it's called the Glisten Pearl.
That's the Glisten Pearl. Sorry. Can we try to locate the Glisten Pearl? And maybe Heish as well?
You
think that
you take a look at the shipping registers on the station. The Glisten Pearl is listed as is currently still en route from Glisten and is expected to arrive and dock in 2 days' time.
Fantastic. So Marcus can go shopping for us for some cloth armor.
And, yeah.
I'll give you my I'll give you my money to cover my costs. Not all of it, obviously, but just some of it.
It's not much. Yeah. Strangely enough, cloth armor and weaponry isn't that expensive.
No, it's not. There's not a lot of things that's super expensive when you look at the book, to be honest. Until you start getting into the really high-end weaponry, it's, a few hundred credits to a few thousand credits.
Oh, you were saying that they were wielding Gauss pistols and things. I thought, I'll take a look at that. That's tech level 13. So it's like, yeah, I can't get one of those.
Not here, no, definitely not. You'll need to find a tech level 13 system.
We could have done, but that's a ship now.
Is anybody so where are you staying for the next couple of days?
Well, I'm going to stay on ship, I think, because I don't want to waste money. Get to sleep anywhere else.
It's end of the first full day. You've done your shopping. You've spent the last 24 hours with pipes connected to the ship. You've got people running around kind of doing the maintenance, refueling the ship, etc., getting it ready as you may need it. It is fairly late in the evening when you get an alert on your sensors.
Okay, what kind of
something
alert?
jumping in that shouldn't necessarily be?
Or are we talking something on the hull that's about to go boom?
Yeah.
No. It's an odd ship reading, which you've seen before. And you realise very quickly.
It's that box at the front.
No, it's not.
Oh, shit.
It's, it is Yosote's ship.
Okay. Very brazen.
And you kind of see it come in. It seems to sit in port, not too far from where you are, maybe 2 or 3 docks down, for about 3 hours, 4 hours, and then it departs again.
Who's Yosote?
He was the droid, the leader of leaders.
The leader of the droid. It was his ship.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Could we reach out to the ambassador, DS? Because he's on board.
You can try.
Okay, yeah. Just try and ping a message over.
Almost immediately, you kind of ping a message, and almost immediately you are met by a response.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, you fucking stalker.
Yeah, it just be a usual reaching out. I wasn't expecting to see you here, Disk. And that's just basically just sent over like that.
His message comes back. Well, you intrigued me and you intrigued my leader enough that I have a mutually beneficial proposal that I'd like to present to you over dinner this evening.
Oh. Proper dinner or weird dinner?
Shall we pick the menu?
Yes.
I believe it comes back with the name of a restaurant.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, it's not run by drawing, is it? I mean, it was all nice. It was just a bit weird.
Just out of order.
It's a load of little Chinese drawing.
Like somebody had been to a world buffet and just gone.
Yeah.
Fish
and soup.
There you go.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
That wonton in your soup? No, it's just mini floating muffins and stuff like that.
Chocolate muffins.
Chocolate.
You are sent directions to to something called the Perihelions Table.
Ooh.
Okay. What's it rated on?
On Trustpilot.
Yeah, TripAdvisor. What's his rating?
So the local TripAdvisor, for want of a better word,
Awesome food shit organization.
rates it as like $5 dollar signs.
Oh, shit.
And it says incredibly exclusive. Expect to be on a waiting list for at least one standard rotation.
And he's just booked it now. That's amazing.
He's probably got a reserve spot.
But the car park's free.
They own
Car
it.
park's free.
Yeah,
park
they
is
own the
free.
restaurant.
Yes.
Okay. Should have a shower then, shouldn't
Yeah. I like fish fingers and custard.
The other thing that it says is that this is not the kind of place that you just, basically it's not the kind of place you just walk up to and hope to be able to get in.
Yeah, have you got room for two?
That's like McDonald's in Harrogate.
You get the sense as well that your best clothes is probably the most appropriate attire for this place.
Oh, shit.
My armored kimono. It's very well tailored.
I'm going to wear my doctor's outfit.
It is a formal armored kimono. Yeah.
I'm going to wear traditional Astlanian.
So you just
Take
go
it.
What, in the buff.
full mane flowing.
Arms out.
Hang on. He's a bit like Bungle. During the day, he's completely naked. But for the
Yes.
wearing his pajamas.
If you look at his fur, he's got a zip going down it.
That was the best thing ever. He spends all day going around naked, and then when he gets ready for bed,
There's a piece of fishing line on the end of my tail attached to the back of my neck.
Yeah. I'm going to go out and buy some nice clothes. And if you think kind of like Simon from Firefly,
Okay.
that sort of thing.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can definitely get some decent clothes. The restaurant. First and foremost, the restaurant is an odd place. It's not actually signposted. There's no kind of welcome to whatever outside. There's no sign. It's just a plain door in a fairly plain building. But as you go through the door and inside, a couple of things strike you. First and foremost, it is lavishly decorated inside. Real wood furniture. You can see candles on all the tables, but chandeliers hanging from the ceilings. There are several waiters kind of standing around. The thing that strikes you is that the waiters all seem to have a little bit of confused looks on their face, because the next thing that grabs you is the place is empty.
Oh.
Apart from a single table with 5 droins sat around it.
There's not a barber shop upstairs, is there?
That is some serious clap.
Mm-hmm.
And so the maitre d' says, "You're here for Ambassador Disc's party, I presume."
Can you fit us in?
You seem to have plenty of room.
Can you fit us in? Yeah. He leads you over to this big circular table. There's sort of, the table itself could probably fit about 15 people around. He's got like a party of 5, and there's the 5 of you, 6 of you even, 5 of you because I can't count.
But we left Wilmot behind.
Dirsk, you've left Willem behind. Dirsk kind of stands up and he smiles. He kind of gives you a little bit of a bow, tucks his wings in a little bit, and then you all kind of sit. And then immediately, the first thing that happens is the waiters all just descend on your table, kind of 4 waiters. I would say at each corner, but it's each quadrant of the circle, and immediately starts to pour out water for you all. You're then handed the menu, and it's just a standard menu of the restaurant. I mean, you look at the prices here. Some of the prices are more than a dock worker would make in a month.
Yeah, our full meal.
Well, I don't think we're paying now. If they invited us. So.
I haven't brought any credits.
Yeah.
Dirsk smiles. He says, please, order what you wish.
We're going to wipe the memory anyway, so don't worry about it.
Order what you wish. I have this place for the evening. I hope that's not too much of a imposition for you.
I will stand up and I will bow towards Dirsk again and say, well, no, thank you very much. This is greatly appreciated. I'm very interested in what you have to say.
Well, let's order some food, shall we? Yes. And he kind of looks at the menu and he picks 3 starters, all very different to each other.
I'm going to pick Gone B.
Something like samosas, deep fried squeaky cheese, and some kind of like chutney dish, and a prawn cocktail. Yeah.
That's the equivalent. Yeah.
And when they arrive, he basically takes a plate and puts all of them into one big pile on his plate. Oh God! And starts eating it.
Would you like a vol au vent?
Each to their own.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if there's anything traditionally Aslandian on there, like dead antelope or something.
There is.
Dead antelope.
Told you, whiskers.
This is kitty cat. Yeah. The menu is basically divided, so you have a couple of pages devoted to Villani and traditional human food. You have a couple of pages devoted to Varga food, a couple of pages devoted to Aslanian food, and then you have the same again in terms of the drinks menu. It caters for everything.
So Aslani food is like rabbit. How do you want it? Really rare, like still running.
Dirsk exclusively.
Just throw it on the table in the cake.
Yeah. I want to chase my food around the face.
Dirsk will exclusively order human food, and each course, he orders 3 to 4 dishes, and basically does the same each time. He just mixes them into a big mush and just kind of eats it like that. And none of the dishes make sense in terms of a theme. It's just very random stuff.
They're only small, aren't they? So he's eating the amount of 3 people. Basically small.
His metabolism must be through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a hobbit.
Yeah.
Throughout the meal, he kind of asks, sort of, it doesn't ignore the Aslan, but he doesn't pay the Aslan too much attention. The rest of you, though, he spends a lot of time asking you very random questions. And it's almost like it's almost as if he hasn't seen you for like months and months and months, and the kind of questions he's asking. You know, he asks about a particular animated series, which you kind of look at each other and one of you pulls out your data pad and you tap it on and you realize that he's asking like the equivalent of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. And he's asking all kinds of questions about it. And it, you know, asks about music and culture and
small talk, isn't he?
it's small talk, but it's very odd small talk. It seems to be just odd. The topics that he's picking makes no sense.
It's almost like he's fishing how to be human.
I don't know. See, if that or he's had his memory wiped.
It's like
or
they've downloaded all the history of humanity and it's all jumbled up together.
Well, they don't understand how we work, what we find funny, I suppose.
Time doesn't relate to them the same.
Well, does he remember rescuing us from the?
Yeah, well, I suppose
the planet.
He smiles. He says, "Oh, of course I do. Of course I do. I picked this place because I thought the name was a little bit ironic."
Indeed,
well,
I noticed that.
About that earlier.
Yeah.
Yes.
A very nice touch.
Yes, I thought so. Yes,
to rub it off on you.
Oh yes. Well,
that's
not
Willem.
like that.
That's Willem.
Was there a specific agenda you wished? And apologies if I'm being rude. That you wish to speak to us about? We know we've had dealings in the past, and you have our gratitude for the rescue. Is there something we can assist you with?
And for the ship.
Yes. I believe you call me an ambassador. Yes.
Yes.
To my people, I'm part of a caste known as a sport. Ambassadors is the right kind of translation in your tongue. It allows me to move about other species, but the key thing is that I need to understand my understanding of cultures that I interact with. We place great significance on the design of tools and objects. And what I was thinking, and it came to me just the other day, as we passed by this beautiful gas planet, several systems away from here, you'd be stunned by the colours, the jades and the violets of the outer gas cloud. I digress, don't I? I digress. It was very nice. What I'm hoping is, with your help, that I could assemble the right collection of objects that really represent your imperial culture. But I'm not sure where to start. And I was thinking to myself, who better than the people that I rescued, or that we rescued from Califaction? And so I spoke to the leader of leaders and asked if he'd be so kind as to bring me here, because I'd heard that you were traveling here, just so that I could ask if you were able to find me 6 objects that define imperial culture or encapsulate the human psyche.
Oh, interesting.
My leader of leaders will reward you generously if you succeed in selecting the right items. The problem is, I don't know what those items are.
Can I just reverse a second? You said you passed a gas giant a few days ago. Surely it'd been weeks.
Well, time is different.
Timey-wimey.
Timey-wimey stuff. A few days here, a few weeks there. Yes, something like that.
Sorry. So something that can... I understand, I think.
6 objects.
6 objects that represent imperial culture or encapsulate the human psyche. Now, you don't have to do that today. I don't expect you to find me 6 objects. They need to be the right objects, and we then need to present them to my leader of leaders. And if he's impressed with this, he will give you a reward that naturally is the right one for the gifts that you've brought.
Okay. Yep.
Well, we're talking things that represent things like the human curiosity, which has developed everything that we've done, or human perseverance over adversity. That kind of thing is what you're looking for?
A
Perhaps.
human familial bond, perhaps?
Maybe.
He kind of raises a hand. He says, I
This
really
is my
don't know,
cat.
but they sound fascinating.
We can certainly try our hardest for you because you've been a wonderful friend to us.
Well, I hope I can continue to be a wonderful friend. And I hope you've enjoyed this meeting, this meal.
Well, one thing I will say is...
As he dips he dips some like chocolate sponge cake into a cheese fondue.
Yeah, I was about to say this. One thing I will say is that maybe when you order your meals, order one thing at a time, and you'll appreciate the taste of that one meal.
Although with a little chili oil, that might be.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Chili oil, he
Bit of
says.
sweet chili.
And he kind of waves his hand and he goes, my guest here has suggested some chili oil. Do you have any? And the next thing you know, off comes this bunch of, and he goes, well, what do I do with it? And he kind of looks at it and starts to pour it into his mouth.
No!
Well, it's certainly got a kick, hasn't it? Interesting taste. I wonder what it tastes like in here.
Does the drawing have a version of the High Chaparral? Or the map on...
Yeah, you may experience something called the Ring of Fire tomorrow.
Part of the human experience.
Exactly. Where's your...
And here's a Stella. 12 droids died that night.
I'm assuming because nowhere I haven't read anything yet that there must be some items that you can find throughout the rest of this book that will help solve the problem.
Otherwise, it's just a complete throwaway.
Yeah. There's got to be there is a reason. It does say there's a reason for it. So,
but the author was let go. The author was let go halfway through the series of books.
Hit the fucking button.
Something like that. Yeah. All right. Well, I think what we'll do, the following day, the Glisten Pearl will arrive. So you finish your meal with Diask, and he kind of accompanies you back to your ship. And as you kind of go into your ship, he's kind of stood there with his crew, all absolutely silent, hands kind of clenched in front of them, just looking at your ship. And then you kind of go up into your ship, and as you kind of come to the front and you look down, they've gone.
I'll never get used to that. Ever.
We didn't have mass hallucination there, did we?
The following day.
Poor Diask has got problems in the toilet.
He has problems. He's a very weird character. But where is... Journal. Okay. The following day, this bad boy arrives.
Whoa. Is that the Orient Express?
The Glisten Pearl arrives in orbit above the High Port. Too big to dock with the High Port. you are contacted fairly quickly the following day and given a time at which a shuttle will be sent to collect you. The ship itself is a 600-ton standard Type M subsidized liner, recognized in your computer database as the Glisten Pearl. One of the sort of flagship cruise liners that operates out of Glisten itself.
Oh, what those fucking spoilers are meant to do at the back.
So you're sent. Yeah, it makes it go quicker, doesn't it? You're
Keeps it flat.
As soon as the Glisten kind of arrives in orbit, your ship is contacted by the captain. The captain of the Glisten identifies themselves as Captain Master Starfarer Adeko Uung. Oh, fuck's sake. AEDHKO and then UEANG. And he asks how quickly you'll be ready for the launch.
Are we able to buy that equipment that we needed?
Yeah, you can buy it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. What tech level can we get up to? There's two. Well, there's various things for cloth.
So Aki's tech level is 9. So anything up to tech level 9 here.
Okay, so it'd be 7 then, because the other one's 10. So that's.
So
Well,
you tell the captain that you'll be sort of ready early afternoon, and he tells you that the launch will arrive at 2:00 standard for collection. Make sure that your luggage and anything you wish to take with you on the cruise is ready. And I think at that point we'll call it a night.
okay.
Cool.
Amazing.
So next week we'll pick up with you going on board the ship and figuring out what the conference is all about.
As long as they've got little free notepads and pens.
There'll be free notepads, pens. There'll be a little goodie bag, the usual kind of thing.
If they ask us to throw our keys in a fucking bowl, then it's straight off.
I'll be staying.
Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight, guys. It was a little bit scrappy at the beginning, but yeah.
No, all good.
No,
It was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good. You're welcome. All right. I will see you all later. Have fun.
Cool.
Take care.